on to my channel. You play by my rules. You see, reactions ain't just a word around here, and we ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. Yeah, that's right, folks. Welcome to Pitching Grenades Renegade Reactions, where shit's about to get real.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Pitching Grenades Renegade Reactions. Another great one coming your way today. One we've got going out to all the little black stars. Yeah, you guessed it. Avril Lavigne is on deck today. Lots of requests from the Avril fans that do visit my channel. They're asking for me to do Complicated by Avril. So I found a live Sirius XM version, which is kind of cool. Definitely different. I do record the reaction and then the intro so I can kind of fill you in on what it is. It's just because a few of you have asked, that is the way that I do it. Then I put it all together into a nice package at the end so you can check it out. About the song, what makes Complicated timeless is how relatable the message still is, right? Everyone's watched somebody change depending on the room, slowly replacing authenticity with like approval seeking, right? On this one, Avril doesn't attack the person. She questions the behavior. Why complicate something that was already real? Happens all the time, right? Lastly, I just need to say this is a live video, and I could watch Avril Lavigne skip around in that outfit for hours. It's true. All right, let's pull that pin. Let's pitch this grenade. Let's check it out. This is Avril Lavigne, Complicated, a Sirius XM live performance. Let's check it out. All right, Avril opening this up live with like blunt frustration. You can hear it, not anger, but kind of like exhaustion, right? And the way she delivers this feels almost like conversational, calling out unnecessary drama and reminding everyone that calm and honesty were always enough before things get complicated. Yeah. I see her smile and wave there like she's shifting to reassurance and acceptance, right? Highlighting like liking someone in their natural state, especially in quiet, private moments where there's no pressure to perform or impress. And you're talking to me one-on-one, but you become somebody else, everyone else, watching your back, like you can relax. Right here you see Avril drawing her audience like into the moment, hands in the air, all joining together. It really captures the turning point. And what that does is point out that change can happen in a moment or even mid-interaction because everybody's doing something there that they weren't doing 30 seconds ago. Think about that. Right there, sorry for all the stops. I gotta do this. It's like a copyright thing, right? But right here, Avril calling out fake, deceptive behavior directly, right? Pointing out how trying too hard to appear cool only creates distance. We've all known somebody like that, right? And the delivery, it feels like sharp, unimpressed, making it clear that she sees through the act and isn't buying what he's selling. All right, that section there just screams frustration rooted in disappointment, reacting to someone, pretending to be somebody that they're not. You all know somebody like that? The repetition emphasizes how exhausting it is to deal with inauthenticity, especially when it replaces what once felt real. meaning you're with somebody and it all feels great, and then they just decide to act like somebody else to impress somebody else. What a fucking mess. Yeah. But it happens. It happens. See the drawing a line around honesty. Sorry, it's brain's still going, but asking for something basic but essential is basically what this song's about, right? The insistence in her voice reflects a need for trust and sincerity, rejecting like anything that feels fake. You ever been there? You can comment below.
Dressed up like something else. Where you are and where it's I see you making me laugh out when it's
You hear that strain in her voice, the tone she reacts to the contrast between like image and reality. Really calling out how showing up uninvited and dressed for attention misses the point entirely.
because what take off all your preppy clothes. You know you're not fooling anyone when you be coming here. Watching that.
See, by now Avril's like slipped into sarcasm and disbelief, pointing out how obvious that this guy's performance has become, right? Like I can see a mile away, you're not being like genuine, right? And her delivery makes it clear that the act isn't convincing like anyone, especially when it replaces genuine behavior with posturing. We all hate that. And returning into the chorus here, the frustration sharpens into a direct question right there. The repetition underscores how unnecessary this whole situation feels. Poor lady. As if things were made harder solely because someone chose to stop being real. But it happens. It happens all the time. Can you hear them grounding the frustration in reality here? Avril pumping her fist in the air, acknowledging that life already comes with enough struggle. That's a fact, right? Her tone suggests that pretending and masking, they only add weight, making everything feel more exhausting than it needs to be. Fact. Yeah, that section felt like a firm boundary being set. Honesty, it's not negotiable, right? Avril's insistence on not wanting anything fake lands as exhaustion rather than anger. And, I mean, that pisses people off, right? Generally, you're pretty angry when this happens to you, but reinforced by the repeated no's. No, 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 no. We heard it. That shut the door on pretending altogether. I even got in on that last chorus.
Lay back, it's all been done before. And if you could only let it be, you would see.
All right, revisiting these old lines here sounds like less confrontational and more reflective this time, right? Repetition again, the audience in there feels like a reminder of how simple things could be if the noise and all the overreaction and bullshit just stopped. And having the audience carry the pre-chorus there really kind of flipped the energy into like a shared agreement amongst them all. Like everyone in attendance there recognizes the behavior being called out. But Avril stepping back in with that final tell me right there feels playful but pointed, right? Reclaiming the moment and reinforcing the message Still stands. Gets me frustrated. Chorus landing again like pure frustration, not confusion. Avril's reacting to behavior that feels intentionally complicated. Y'all been there? Watching someone actively choose to be someone else and feeling worn down just by how like unnecessary it all is, right? It's just bullshit. Yeah. Section really repeats and reframes everything right there, right? The demand for sincerity feels earned here, like a baseline requirement rather than like an emotional task at this point. Just kind of like enough is enough. Shit or get off the pot. That repetition sharpens the point instead of softening it, right? We can feel it, reinforcing how exhausting it is to deal with inauthenticity. See, hearing these lines again feels almost instructional, right? Reminding us all that growth comes from owning what happens to you, not pretending that it did. Yeah. Hell of a show. I don't know if you've ever seen Avril live. I have. It is definitely worth the cash, and it is definitely a hell of a night out. So make sure you check her out if she's in your area. That live ending turned this from like a call out into like a shared understanding, like I mentioned. Everybody in the crowd getting together. Believing and seeing things the same way, which is what's awesome when you can get that many people together and all have them kind of on the same page, right? The audience echoing those final no, no, no's felt like a collective agreement on the message. Full stop, right? Authenticity matters, masks don't. I'm going to put the link to the original Avril video down below. Make sure you go check it out. Give a like, give a subscribe. If you enjoyed the reaction today, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that bell if you don't want to miss any of my upcoming reactions. Push that bell. You get notified every time I put something new online. So make sure that you do that, folks. Till next time, as always, thanks for sticking around for the whole ride. We'll see you back here next time. Have a fantastic day.